Evanston Red Devil Volleyball is live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Follow the team across the state of Wyoming from the Cokeville Invitational in late August all the way through to the state tournament in November. With the opening serve of today's match quickly approaching, let's head to the booth for pregame coverage.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium, and we are about 5.5 minutes away from the start of this contest. Evanston versus Star Valley. It's probably going to be a tough one to tell you who's on what side of the net, so just pay attention. It's the Dig Pink game, so both teams in their pink uniforms. All proceeds for merchandise sold in this game going to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. And this one, a big one. We'll talk about that. We're going to come back, second half of the Southwest Conference season, 1 versus 2 tonight on the court here at Red Devil Gymnasium. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Getting close to tonight's matchup, and this is the second half of the conference season. The only game in 4A happening tonight. Only other game in the state of Wyoming is actually in Idaho, where the Lyman Eagles are taking on Grace, Idaho. That game's scheduled to start an hour from now. As far as I know, we do not have that game broadcast for you on the Bridger Valley Sports page. Didn't see anything for it. In the Southwest Conference, Star Valley 3-0. In the rankings, Evanston 2-1, Green River 1-2, Jackson 0-3, and that, after the preseason, is about how you expected things to go. But this is a big game tonight. If Evanston can get one back, then all of a sudden they are in the hunt for the #1 seed. If not, then tomorrow when they play Green River, that becomes a must-win game, as they need to keep that game plus, and they could actually extend it from 1 game to 2 games in the lead in conference. That would allow not a real home seed. Regional tournament is in Rock Springs one way or another, but they'd be playing Riverton, a team they've beaten, as the #2 seed, most likely, as opposed to playing Cody, a team that they lost to here on Friday, albeit in 5 sets. But if Evanston can take on Star Valley today and show that there may be a little bit of parity at the top of the seedings, then we've got a whole new set of questions to start asking, and maybe this volleyball season in the Southwest Quadrant has not been decided quite yet. We'll come back with Tara Lawler next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 Radio.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back with Tara Lawler, your inter-region play with Cody and Riverton ended up as a split. Friday was a tough one, 5 sets. You came back from down 2 sets to 1. You had a lead in the 5th set, just weren't able to quite finish out. You came back to win on Saturday against Riverton. Overall impressions from those games?
I think our girls definitely learned a lot, and I told them that if we are going to get a loss, there has to be a lesson learned from it. Definitely, I think we had a lot of lessons in the Cody match. I think we probably underestimated a couple of their key players or how consistent they were. I think definitely what I learned, they worked hard, and I definitely think in the sets that we lost, their girls worked harder than ours, and it might not have come down to actual skills or the actual plays, but just how hard they worked. I know one play in particular, number 14, passed a ball up kind of on the 3-meter line, and a teammate of hers mishandled the ball, and she chased it back almost to the end, like far 20 feet past the end line, and made a great play trying to save it. And at that point, it really didn't matter if she made the play or not, or made the point or not. It was the effort that she showed her teammate she was willing to give, and so that was impressive. I hope to see them again at regional play because I think the outcome could be different. But we definitely needed to learn to capitalize on opportunities. Like you said, we were up in the 5th set, and we didn't capitalize what we needed to, and we made our own mistakes. It wasn't Cody that beat us, it was us. So hopefully we learned from that. I was proud of the girls to be able to turn around quickly against Riverton because we do know that they can be a very solid team. And I think we served well, and we took them out of a system quite a bit. So overall, excited about the win. But again, we could have done things differently to be more efficient and maybe not had the scores quite so tight.
You will not see Kelly Walsh again for the foreseeable future. You may see him again in regionals, but teams that you probably will see again, like you said, Cody, Riverton's a very likely team that you'll see again, very possibly a first-round matchup. Game that you have later on this week, and Thursday, Green River. A lot of those teams, Star Valley included on Wednesday, all of those teams are teams that you have either won or lost to, but either way, not really shown too much of a difference whether it's been in a win or a loss. They've both been games that could go either way. So in the final couple weeks of the season, that loss to Cody, there was a couple of good outsides. There's going to be a couple of good outsides in Star Valley. What would you do you think defense is a big key for your team in those games, maybe in getting runs going?
Absolutely. I think defense will be huge, getting touches on blocks. We don't need stuff blocks. We just need to slow the pace of the ball down, so get good touches on the ball. I also think our defense, it does seem like after we play a team for a couple of sets, we understand the defense and we react quicker and better. I think in the future we need to do that. We need to be more efficient. We do need to do it even maybe not in set 2 or 3. We need to do that midway through set 1 to make those adaptations to make it work. I also think serving tough and then our passing. Looking at our passing against Cody was one of our lowest passing games that we've had all season. Against Riverton, it was one of our highest passing games all season. So being consistent on the passing and making sure we keep the ball in play on the serve will obviously help us too.
I was at the Cody game for the time that I could be, mostly in the end of the 3rd and then the 4th sets to watch, and someone, I can't remember who it was, but said we need to get this hitter going. And I watched, and I saw in a 5-point stretch this girl go from the first rotation in the front line to within 5 points she was serving. And so I think sometimes maybe your hitters have struggled to get going because they just haven't had enough time. And you mentioned passing. Have you worked on, or have you decided, I want to run this drill, or I want to do this, that we can shore something up in that sense?
Absolutely. We call them skeleton drills, where we break up each rotation. So we have the exact girls in the exact positions in each rotation to try to see our strength of rotation. But it also, we give them free balls, we serve at them, they serve at us, and then they have to play defense. We try to give them an array of different looks so they are more prepared on how to handle the ball. And it comes down just to consistency. I think we're the tale of kind of two teams. When we're on, we're very, very good, and I'd almost say unstoppable because we have a lot of weapons and a lot of athleticism. And then when we're off, I feel like it's just very disconnected, and it's hard to get going. And we need to have all 6 cylinders working at the same time on the court. And so that's what we need to work on. And I think that's pretty typical to be this second week in October, and to be knowing and seeing we have some amazing moments. We just need to minimize those not so amazing moments.
Coach Lawler, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Hot pink jerseys or Star Valley to the right of the net. Fuchsia pink jerseys left of the net, Evanston. And boy, with these jerseys, the colors, I'm not going to confuse who's on what team, but the problem is the numbers don't correspond. So I got to take a double check at my numbers, because there's been a change since I was last covering Star Valley. Cassie Klinger had a shoulder injury. She's out for the season, so there is a new middle blocker. And I think I missed hearing who that might have been. I guess we'll find out. And there's no number 10 out there on the roster, and that's who's in the middle blocking position. So, oh boy, we'll do what we can. So I don't like new jerseys. If you're going to get new jerseys, have the same numbers. Not going to have the same numbers, put a new roster out. Can't always have that happen. I know who most of these Star Valley girls are. That's Otessa Olson back to serve. And we are underway. Set number 1, Olson to Archuleta. Kaylee Critchfield sets up outside. Kaylee Sharp off 2 blockers. Down for a point and good. On the right side, is that probably McKenna Brogue? Well, let's see if she sets. If it's a setter, then it's Kaylee Hale. And I think that might be the case. So I think Hale might have been number 8. Nope. Kaylee Hale is number 10. Shoots to the outside. Olivia Muir down after Critchfield. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back to Star Valley. Kaylee Hale is 10. So then I think McKenna Brogue is 3 still. Some of the numbers are the same, some aren't. Back to serve, number 4. And good gracious, who ever knows who that is? Hale to the outside, back to Muir. She is blocked by Sharp, and it's 2-1. Blocked by Kaylee Sharp. Gives the Red Devils a lead. And number 8, somebody comes in. Just don't know who they are, but she comes in and then back out. Yeah. Wear these pink jerseys once a year. Need to make rosters once a year. Return over the net. Critchfield gets lucky and it falls inbounds. Muir had the kill, but Critchfield returns it over the net back where no one is. And Lauren Ellingford will serve for Evanston. Back to Hale. Sets up outside. Muir tips over the block. Sent back by Sharp. Set up from Otessa to Muir. Back again. Cross quarter. And in front of Sierra Burley, the libero for Evanston today. 3-2 the score on the Impact physical therapy board. Kaylee Hale serving. Slap serve just over. Ace in front of Burley Enderu. 3 all on the Impact physical therapy board. Star Valley swept Evanston last time they played. Serve out by Hale, and it's 4-3. Evanston back on top. The first set and the third sets were both close. Evanston, of course, losing both of them. The second set, not so much. Star Valley ran away with a 10-point lead in that one. Kaylee Sharp serving backside. Otessa Olson to Hale. Set up. Muir will take a bump set and shoot it inbounds. Just inbounds, towing on the line. 4 all on the Impact physical therapy board. Muir serving. Line drive, returned over the net. Olson up into the front line, gets her first attack, returned over the net again. Critchfield sets to Robbins, back set to Archuleta, cross quarter, returned over the net. Voss to Critchfield, will dump set deep corner. Muir makes a save on it. Hale outside to Olson, 8 feet away, he's deflected on the block. Push up by Critchfield, right side, Robbins goes and gets it, cross quarter. Backside back to Hale. McKenna Brogue sets from the right side position out to Olson. Returned by the Devils. Archuleta beats the block. Gets in there still, though, the block does, and McKenna Brogue stuffs it down and comes down with the point for Star Valley. Again, Star Valley on the right side of the net, Evanston on the left in this first set. If you're watching online, both teams wearing pink. Neither of which is a school color for either school. Olivia Muir still serving. Into the net, and it's done, 5 all. Natalie Robbins and Kaylee Critchfield out, Sydney Bound in, and Emily Freeland in for Evanston. Left-handed serve, deep and out of bounds. Point Star Valley, and they take a 1-point advantage. Mystery number 8 comes in, and she's the second middle. I have Addie Butler as one of the middles, and I thought I saw number 9 in there. Maybe not, though. Outside attack, Freeland is into the net, 7-5 Star Valley. Other possible middles listed: Emery Jenkins, Mia Hutchinson, Libby Erickson, Addie Butler. Serve out of bounds, gives Evanston a point, 7-6. Archuleta serving. Aja sends it over. Picked up by Julander, pushed by Otessa over to the Evanston side. Back set from Bound and blocked down from Otessa Olson off Freeland. Goes out of bounds, and the point goes to Evanston. 8-6, or 7-7 rather, on the Impact physical therapy board. The Devils have tied it back up. 18 minutes before 7 o'clock. Just underway in this first set. Otessa Olson, junior, with a big hit. Star Valley back up. Otessa listed at 6 feet, started last year as a sophomore, the second outside spot behind Muir. Serve from McKenna Brogue, end over end, goes back middle to Burley. Big high and outside from Ellingford's out of bounds, and there was no touch. So Star Valley takes the lead, 2 points. Star Valley undefeated in conference play. Not that there's a whole lot of conference play to be had at all with the new quadrants. 3-0 halfway through. Push by Ellingford. Back corner. Brogue just backs up. Muir to Olson. A good bump set, and Olson drops it in front of Leland. A broken play becomes a nice set piece for Otessa. Serve for Brogue, leading by 3. Jumps it over, back right side. Leland with the first touch up. Fake the middle to the outside. Ellingford. It's a 0 attack. Olson bumps it over to the Devils. Burley to Bound. Fakes middle. Right side. Freeland adjusts to it. Deflected on the block. Olson sets up at the outside position. Heavy high and outside attack. No different this time. She goes off the hands of Rachel Voss and it's 11-7. No matter where the ball is at, you know it's going left to the net about 9 times out of 8 for Star Valley, at least the last couple of years. Going back to their state championship years of 2015, they had a little bit more diversity or ability to go around. And I think I said 2015. Actually, 2016 was their state championship year. Timeout taken by the Devils, giving up another point. 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium, student section in full force on a Wednesday evening. 12-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley with the serve, and McKenna Brogue coming out right side of net as we welcome you back to the court. Leland with the first touch up, Sydney Bound outside to Ellingford off the tape, and down in front of Brogue, back line side. Out of the timeout, Evanston with a point, and it's 12-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Alexia Leland will toss it back to Sierra Burley for the serve. Goes back to Hale. And Otessa Olsen with a heavy attack. Gets blocked back from the Devils' side. Sydney Bound outside to Ellingford on 2 blockers. Stuffed up into the net. Hale keeps it out somehow. Otessa outside rolls it over the block. Flip over by Kaylee Sharp, and point for the Devils. Opportunistic play by the senior middle, 12-9. Front line for the Devils is Ellingford, Sharp, and Freeland. Olivia Muir with the first touch. Hale sets to Olsen. Down on the hands and off the wrist of Kaylee Sharp. Point for Star Valley, 13-9. Olsen taking a long time to serve. Bump from Freeland and then just over by Leland. Jump set for Muir down the line. Nowhere in sight. Right past everyone. Point Star Valley, 14-9. Star Valley gained the lead actually and forced the Evanston timeout with Muir playing in the back line. With Olsen back serving in 3 rotations. It's a good opportunity for Star Valley to go on a run. Serve is just out. For all that we've said about their outside hitters, they've certainly had their serving issues. Going back to the last time they played in Star Valley, and early on here, each of them with an error. But in the front line, about as dangerous as it gets, certainly in the Southwest Conference, if not the whole west side. Outside to Muir, just tips it over, but she hit the antenna. Point to the Devils. I can't tell if that was the ball or her hand that hit it, but either way, she knocked it. 14-11. Kaylee Critchfield serving. Line driver at Muir, out of bounds. (15-11). New mystery player in. Number 4 on the roster is Frances Hunting. I suppose it could be her, but haven't seen her all year. Bump from Burley, outside to Sharp. Bounce over the back. Hale to the outside. Surprise, surprise. Olivia Muir over the block, through it, and in front of the backline defense. Another point for Star Valley, 16-11. Serve to the Braves. Starting to roll here in set 1. Critchfield back sets to Ellingford. She hits it a little low on the point of attack where she wanted it to. It goes out of bounds. Serve inbounds. Point Star Valley. Continuing to serve, Leland returns it over the net. Free ball for Star Valley. Try it on Muir. It's blocked out of bounds by the Devils, 19-11. Serve for the Braves, up by 8. Leland into the net. Sharp digs it out. Hale to the middle this time. Good setup. Ellingford over the block. Hale can't hit it twice. I think, actually, apparently he can. I think she did. She hit that twice, right? That was her the same time. Nothing was called. She sent it into the stands, though, so Evanston gets the point. Carrie DeRue serving. Jump set by Hale to Muir, deflected. Archuleta was there. She gets the return attack, bounces it off and out of bounds of the Star Valley block. 2 points for the Devils. Down by 6 here in the first set. DeRue over. Hale back to Muir, this time at the middle. Knocks it right off Robbins, and she goes stumbling. 20-13. Closeout opportunity for Star Valley again with Olivia Muir up in that front line, but now in her final rotation. Not that there's a big drop-off between her and Olsen, both very good, talented hitters. Critchfield to Archuleta, lofts it over the block. Brogue will set, and it's outside to Muir. Burley watched that one all the way in, but they can't control it. 4 hits for the Devils and 21-13 for Star Valley. Timeout number 2 by Evanston. We'll be back in just a bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive here in Evanston.
21-13 as we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium, the start of the conference season tonight. Between these two teams, number 1 Star Valley and number 2 Evanston. Critchfield back set too sharp. Down on the block, Muir digs it out beautifully, and she'll get the return attack. To terminate, she does. 22-13. Olivia Muir in control of this set, as she has been on so many this year, and so many going back a couple of years. Hale serves back middle right at Burley, and it's an ace, 23-13. Evanston is out of timeouts. Hale on the serve. Just over to DeRue. Bump set from Robbins. Archuleta tries to make it. Goes cross court. Hale sets up to Muir. 8 feet away into the net. 4 hits. And point Evanston. So that stops the run. And the next time Star Valley attacks with the serve, it would be at set point, but Muir will be in the back line. Still needed a big run. Hale to Muir to put him at set point. Diving save made by DeRue, and a cross quarter put down in front of Otessa Olsen. Archuleta with the kill there. 23-14 on the impact physical therapy board, 23-15 rather. Sharp serving. Hale at the middle of the net, back to Muir, beats the block off the hands of Robbins. Set point for Star Valley, 23-15, 24-15, and Olivia Muir serving. Star Valley has not dropped a set to Evanston this year. Back to DeRue, Critchfield to Archuleta to continue it. She does. Off the hands of McKenna Brogue on the right side block. Archuleta had the vertical over her. Set point number 2, 24-16. Evanston serving. Bound in with the ball to send it over. Lofts it long and out, so Bound goes 0 for 2 in the set on serving opportunities, and 25-16 the final in set number 1. Second up in about 3 minutes from now, 6:54. And on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Thank you, whoever back at Star Valley is relaying the message that the roster and the jerseys do not match up here. Whitney Hale is number 4, so I appreciate that. And she was a server for Star Valley last set, so thank you for that. She is not number 4 normally, at least not according to this roster. Normally she's number 14. But that's the libero jersey, and that libero jersey, I believe, is being worn by Julander today, so. Teams have switched sides. Star Valley left side of the net and Evanston to the right. Muir gets the first attack of the set. Diving save made by Burley to keep it into play. Outside attack by Ellingford off the hands of number 8. And is that Addie Butler? If you're back home, let me know who number 8 is too, because honestly, I think that might be it, but I don't know. I don't know. She's listed as number 9 normally. They need to give me a special roster for these. Kaylee Critchfield serving. She used to be a Star Valley Brave. And an ace for Critchfield. 2-0 for Evanston. Start of set number 2. Again, Star Valley has not dropped a set to Star Valley yet this year. Critchfield serves. Tied on the net to Hale outside. Muir's blocked and out of bounds by a hair. Kaylee Sharp close to getting Evanston a 3-0 lead. Still up 2-1. Outside, Ellingford tips it into the donut hole. Diving save made in a push. Over by Muir, middle attack. Kaylee Sharp hits the tape, but it goes down for a point, 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Serve over for Evanston. Long run for Hale. Muir sets it up on the bump. Deep line takes Kaylee Critchfield, the setter, out of the play. Push by Sharp. Olsen to Hale. Outside back to Muir on the block. Through it and down 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Serve goes to Kaylee Hale. Critchfield back set to Sharp. Tips over the block. Dive. Save made by Julander. Brogue to Olsen to just keep it over. Oh, it hit that top divider as it goes over the nets. So the point to Evanston on the ground rules, 4-2. Minute before 7 o'clock. Kaylee Sharp on the serve. 2-point lead for the Devils. Olsen to Hale. Muir goes over the block and just in front of Kaylee Critchfield. Good play by Muir. 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Muir out of the front lines. Back to serve. Olsen, Brogue, and at number 8, I'd love to know who she is. Oh, no, number 9, that's Addie Butler, I believe. I don't know who number 8 is. So anyone back in Star Valley, let me know who number 8 is and relay it back to me, just like we did the last one. 4-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Critchfield right side. Robbins tips over the block. Butler sends it back, pushed by Critchfield. Muir's there. She covers a lot of ground quickly. Olsen sets up, good set. High up, Archuleta makes the diving save. Back set to Robbins. She pushes down the line and a lift on Natalie Robbins called. Star Valley with its first lead of the set. Muir on the serve. She was serving last set up 5-4. Critchfield sets backside to her back. She was playing reverse volleyball there. Went to the outside there. Back on Evanston's side. Critchfield to Archuleta. Cross quarter picked up by Muir. She knew right where that was going. She read the arm well. Olsen down the line, and Evanston cannot read that one. 6-4. Muir continuing to serve. Took over with a 4-3 disadvantage. So this serve number 4, I believe, and she sends it out. 6-5. Sub in for Evanston, Sydney Bound will hope to have better luck in set 2 than she did in 1. She was 0 for 2 on service attempts, both going long and out. Emily Freeland in at right side for Evanston. No subs for the Braves. Lefty serve, this time over and in to Muir. Olsen, left to center. Down on the block off the hands of Voss, and it drops down uncontested. Aisley Julander serving. Jump serve, straight away middle, back to Archuleta. Bound to Freeland, cross quarter, diving save made by Muir. Can it dig out of the net? No, not quite. Muir's upset with herself and where she put it. It's a difficult play one way or another, but it results in an Evanston point. They trail by 1. Gives Archuleta the serve. Hale to Olsen. Shoots right into the block, and that's a good play by Otessa Olsen. 2 blockers on her. She's been blocked a couple of times today. Sees Rachel Voss kind of hanging in there and at the high point of her ball, at the high point of her jump, and Otessa doesn't try to shoot through. She just kind of pushes the ball right off her wrist. It falls lazily down. Outside attack, Ellingford nearly comes up with a kill, but a beautiful dig out there by that mystery number 8. Sydney, shoot to the outside. Ellingford winds up, sees a big opening in the middle and takes it. So 8-7, Evanston down by 1, and Sierra Burley serving. Line drive lets over. Muir with the first touch up. Hale to Olsen. Off the hands of Freeland. She kept it inbounds. Bound back sets, or sets over the head rather, of Ellingford on the outside. Olsen with a second setup. Good cross quarter. Diving play made by Leland and a second bump over. On to Star Valley. Tried again, this time to the middle. Blocked by Kaylee Sharp. And Evanston has tied it up 16 points into the second set. Back to Muir. She handles it. To Olsen on the outside. 2 blockers, line, and pass Sydney Bound. 9-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Otessa Olsen serving. Puts Muir up into the front. Just over the net and tied at the net. Bound flips it back. Third bump onto Star Valley's side. Hale to Muir. She goes behind the block this time and sends it at Bound, and Bound sends it across the court. Down on the Evanston side. 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second serve for Olsen. That first one was barely over. This one hits the tape. Snaps back to Star Valley's side. Kaylee Critchfield serving. At Olsen for an ace. 10-all on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Olsen kind of froze when she tried to get a return on that. Try it again for Critchfield. Muir on the return and attack off the hands of Robinson. Cuts that one off right there. Star Valley's back up by 1. Back serving, it's Whitney Hale. Good tough serve at and over the net. 3 bumps and over somehow for the Devils as they scramble to get it back over. Kaylee Hale sees that, dumps it over, and it's point Star Valley. Opportunistic play by Hale, but a hustle play by Evanston. Whitney Hale serving for for Star Valley, and ace pulled back on. 13-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Whitney Hale serving again. Down 3 are the Devils on their home court. Jump serve by Hale, long. The last one was let go for an ace. This one let go for long and out. 13-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ellingford is out, replaced in the front line for Evanston at outside by Archuleta, and Corey DeRue serving in as a DS in place of Ellingford, who was serving at the beginning of the season, but that's been taken out. DeRue in favor of for the serves, and she comes up with an ace right there. 13-12. I don't believe she is a freshman. I think that's Corey DeRue, in which case she's a senior. I think they're just taunting Star Valley at this point. Olivia Muir comes up with a kill. They were doing the she's a freshman, weren't they? That was the cheer they were doing. Yeah, Corey DeRue's a senior, but it works. You don't think they were poking fun at her height, do you? No. Seniors come in all sizes. Ace on Star Valley for the other side, and they're up 15-12. Kaylee Hale serves. Dump set by Critchfield. Pancake's good. Back set, and Otessa Olsen shoots it over. 15-13. Point back to Evanston. Kaylee Sharp serving. Olsen to Hale to Muir. Blocked back out of bounds, though. 16-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Muir's the server. Desperation put over by Evanston. Hale to Olsen. Back to Burley. Bumped by Voss. Archuleta hits the tape. I think that should be 4 hits. Ruled there was a touch on Star Valley's side. Still 3 bumps and over, though. Back to the Braves for an attack, and Olsen winds up and, hits it long and out. But a touch ruled in the back line official.
17-13.
9 minutes after the hour. Set number 2. 4-point advantage for Star Valley, leading 1-0. Good serve by Muir. Goes back right side. Quick set to the middle. Archuleta gets foiled by Muir. Olsen tries over 2 blockers, and once again, it's good. 18-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. First timeout taken of the set for Evanston. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Star Valley, the first team out onto the court as we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium. This is the only game in 4A happening today. Only one other game in the state taking shape, and according to the schedule, it was supposed to tip off about 10 minutes ago. Lyman at Grace, Idaho. Olivia Muir serving. For Star Valley, 5-point lead, 7 away from a set 2 win. Critchfield to Archuleta, beats the block. And just about any time she does that, it's good for a point, as it is there. Subs in after that point, and Emily Freeland comes in for Kaylee Critchfield. Natalie Robbins replaced by Sydney Bound, the setter in the back line, to serve it over. Pushed by Julander and nearly over the line goes to Olsen. Returned over the net. She gets another slap on it. Bound returns it close to the seats. Point back to Star Valley, 19-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Julander serving. Pushed by Archuleta to Bound. Back set on a slide. Archuleta goes sharp cross. And over the line, ruled on Hale. Gives Evanston the point as she dove to try to keep the play out of the net. And she did, but she slid under. That's a safety play. That stops the rally there. Hale to Olsen. She's struggling a bit in the second set. No 4 hits. They go backside, and McKenna Brogue with a good hit. Goes 0, though. Ellingford is blocked. Down for the point, 20-15. Evanston just took a timeout, but running out of time. See if they take another one. They give up another point here. 20-15. They still have time to climb back into it. Star Valley starting to roll a little bit. McKenna Brogue with the serve up. Bound to the middle, and it's off in 4 hits as Ellingford frustratingly punches it over the net. 21-15. Brogue serving. High return by Ellingford. Sends Bound shoot close to a double hit. And set goes a little low. Ellingford hits it a little low, and it's out of bounds. 22-15 Star Valley. No sign of a timeout from the Evanston sideline. 22-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Brogue over. Back to Burley, and oh man, I don't know what that was, but 3 bumps and it goes into the student section. 23-15. I think a little bit of confidence shaken on the Evanston side. Right-handed slap by Brogue as she jumps it over. Outside to Ellingford, trying to find her hit. Not sure she's had a kill all set long. Olsen to the middle. Weird little shank of a slap over. 1, 2, and a third attack. And right at Muir, Ellingford gets a kill. 23-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Sierra Burley awaiting the signal from the down official that she's ready to send it to the up to whistle it. There's the serve over. Muir with a better return this time. Olsen on the attack. Over the block, but out of bounds, no touch. And it's been a little bit of a trouble for Olsen in this set. She's been best when she's just hit it into the block as opposed to trying to go over it, because she's usually sent it out of bounds when that's been the case. Hale has to adjust on a poor return. Sets up Olsen, goes cross court to Leland. Hits the top, comes back down at a strange angle. Floating attack by Ellingford. Opposite side, Olsen beats the block, hits it off the hands of Freeland, and 24-17. Set point number 1 for Star Valley, and once again there, the block was a little bit late there, and that makes it easier, but Olsen hitting at the block with the kill. She's pretty good at finding the lower parts of the blocker's arms where they can't really affect where the ball goes, and when she's tried to go over them, she's just ended up hitting it out of bounds most in this set. Muir with the return up, and she gets the attack, trying to end it. Roll down. Bound comes down to one knee and puts it back up. Ellingford with the attack. Returned over the net. Flipped by Sharp onto Star Valley's side. Hale to the middle and sent down for the point. 25-17 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board in set number 2. Star Valley up 2-0. Set 3 up in about 3 minutes from now. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Star Valley over Evanston, 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, brought to you by Justin Dennis.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Forming a relationship with Trona Valley at an early age is a wise choice. We believe that learning money management skills at a young age can help set a better foundation for establishing good financial habits. Money management skills are important for financial success, whether saving or borrowing. Trona Valley offers youth loans to members under the age of 18. Our loan options are perfect for kids. They can learn the basics of borrowing, which includes interest, terms, and payments. If there are any questions along the way, we can help. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Set 3, Star Valley taking the first and second by scores of 25-16, 25-17. Evanston is left of the net in the pink jerseys. Star Valley in the pink jerseys to the right of the net. Otessa Olsen with the opening serve. And it goes over to Archuleta. Close to the net, flipped by Critchfield, returned back over and falls out of bounds for the first point to the Red Devils. will be in Green River tomorrow. Muir sets up, is blocked by Robbins. Tried again, and a low set goes for a double hit. That was by McKenna Brogan. It's because her and Hale ran into each other that it worked out that way. 2-0 Evanston. Kaylee Critchfield serving. Tough serve. Brogue over the head to Julander. Just over, avoids hitting any obstructions. Quick set to Kaylee Critchfield. And point for the Devils, up 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Critchfield serving. Julander to Hale, outside Muir. Off the deflection, return close to the net, and flipped over by Ellingford. Opportunistic set to start off for Evanston, up 4-0. And Critchfield continues to serve. Over to Olsen. Hale to Muir. Still looking for their first point, and Evanston weathers the storm of Muir once again. Set up by Ellingford. She's blocked. Tried again. This time just over the block and falls down on the line. 5-0. Red Devils. Pink Devils. I guess. They're not red today. They'll be red tomorrow. Probably they'll be blue. They don't wear red jerseys anymore. Near ace. Muir rolls it over the line, deflected on the block, and finally a point for Star Valley, 5-1. Whitney Hale serving. Out of bounds. 6-1. Ellingford serving. Out. 6-2. Goes back to Hale serving. Back set. Critchfield to Sharp. And kill for the Devils. 7-2 set continues for Evanston. Right side attack, and Natalie Robbins is blocked out of bounds. So another point to Evanston, 8-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Timeout taken by Star Valley, their first of the game. On this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Timeout apparently worked for Star Valley because they get the point coming out of the break. Still down 8-3 though on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Evanston, rarely this set without the serve. Critchfield sets up to Archuleta on the outside, blocked in bounds by Stanley. Or Addie Butler rather. And it's 8-4. 8-4, Star Valley within 4. Olivia Muir sets up to serve. Burley to Critchfield. Middle attack, Archuleta pushes it deep corner, keeps it in bounds, and it's 9-4. Sydney Bound, the server. Bound over, just in. Muir pushes it up. Hale to Olsen, blocked down. Dug out of the net, though. Over the net, to Evanston side. Bound bump sets. She goes to Archuleta, cross quarter, good. For the kill, 10-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bound serving with a 6-point lead. Unheard of so far this year against Star Valley. There's been some tight sets, but Evanston running away at the moment. Return over the net. Voss down with the point, and she stayed out of it. 11-4. Well, this is the set Evanston's been waiting to see against the #1 team in the Southwest Conference. Still only halfway through, though. Things going well. Muir returns it into the net. Dig out by Hale. Olsen just over. Voss, Archuleta on the attack, flips it over. Olsen with the first touch up. Hale will set up Olsen. She goes close to the net, gets blocked, and inbounds. Rachel Voss with the block. And Rachel Voss with that block, and followed with some great play in the net is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Rachel Voss in this conference match, winning that, and has won 2 tickets to Aspen Cinema, courtesy of Dr. McKay Franklin. Go pick them up. You can go pick them up tomorrow if you get a chance. Congratulations to Rachel Voss, and thank you to Dr. McKay Franklin for the precision play of the game. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Roll shot over by Archuleta. Hale to Olsen. Outside, dug into the net and pushed out by Emily Freeland. Bump over by Corey DeRue. Set up Julander to Hale. Back set on a slide. McKenna Brogue beats the block, and there's a point back Star Valley's way. 12-5. Things starting to get out of hand. And Star Valley has gone on some prolific runs today and throughout this season, but they're going to need one heck of a one to get back into this third set. They have Julander serving for it, and she goes right into the net, so a point right back to the Devils. That's not how you start it. Archuleta serving for Evanston. Ellingford the outside. Out of bounds on the serve. 1 point one way, 1 point another. 13-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lexi Leland in the back right side defender. That for Evanston. Left side to Ellingford, high return. Ellingford with the left hand punches it over. Olsen tees back off, finds the space inside. Nice little opportunistic stop by Otessa Olsen. She could have gone for a dig out of the net, or she could have just teed off, and that was the right choice. McKenna Brogue the server. Burley to Bound. Ellingford into the net. Hit her foot as it went back down, so that's 4 hits on the Devils. 13-8. Star Valley trying to creep back in, but still down by 5. And Evanston halfway there in set 3. Down 2-0, trying to go to 3-1 in the conference season. This would put Star Valley at 4-0 with a win. 14-8, push over by Lauren. Win over the block that time. Sierra Burley, whoa, she just missed on that serve. Right into the net, 14-9. Devils still up. 3 minutes before the 30-minute mark, 7:27 in set 3. Loft over by Olsen. Nearly an ace, back set to Burley. Legal backline attack from the libero. Oh, Olivia Muir misses. She had the line, she took it, but she just went left of it. 15-9 point Evanston. So the lead back to 6, and Evanston 10 away from a set 3 victory. You get that set 3 victory, everything can turn around. Kaylee Critchfield serving. She's been tough to deal with sometimes today. And it's a good one here. Back to Muir. Not going to be an easy setup. Olivia takes the hit from way outside, tips it off the top of the block on the hands of Kaylee Sharp. 15-10. Muir has the point back. Whitney Hale serving. Sophomore sends it over. Leland to Critchfield. Outside Sharp on the outside attack. Off the hands of Kaylee Hale, and point back to the Devils 16-10. Count for 9 needed for a set 3 win to continue this on to a 4th. Corey DeRue serving. DeRue just over the line, or over the net rather. Muir beats the block off the line and two hops to the far exit. Powerful attack, 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Right side attack, Kaylee Sharp, picked up by Olsen. Hale to Muir, tied on the line and back at Critchfield, 16-12. Well, they've got Muir in her final rotation up in the front line, so they need those serves to get over. They need those first opportunity attacks for the Evanstons to go for zeros or airs, because Muir is swinging like she hasn't all set long right now. Tee off for Brogue, down. Return over the net on the bump by Evanston has this a 3-point contest. 16-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hale serving. Off serve over, pushed by Archuleta. Critchfield to the right side. Sharp has to back up on it. Olsen gets a good return up. Outside, Muir, tied on the line again, right in front of Critchfield. 16-14. Olivia Muir has done all of this in her final rotation in the front line. She does not want to serve. She wants no part of that. Just keep her in the front line hitting. That's what she wants. 16-14. The lead is shrunk down to 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board for the Red Devils. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazin's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazin's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazin's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
Star Valley climbing back into this one, 16-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and Hale serving. Olivia Muir continuing to be in that last rotation in the front row, and she's done everything in her power. She's had kills on every one of our first attacks in the last 4 points. Middle set, and Kaylee Sharp sends it down, and that'll take Muir out of the front line. More importantly, end that run for Evanston. Or the slide for Evanston, run for Star Valley, 17-14. Now Muir has one more attack that goes for good, and then she's in the back line defending. She'll take it right here and makes best use of it that she can off Rachel Voss, 17-15. So Muir goes back to serve. Star Valley down by 2. It's on the junior, second-year outside hitter number 2, Otessa Olsen, to try to live up to what Muir was doing. You can't expect the same sort of hitting, but Olsen been a smart hitter throughout this contest, and she's been best when she goes at the blockers instead of trying to go over them. Critchfield to Archuleta, big cross quarter. Brogue returns it over on a second. Set to set, outside to Archuleta. She gets blocked. Addie Butler with the block. 1 point differential, 17-16. Olivia Muir on the serve. This one to tie it for Star Valley. They lead it 2-0. Line drive, and there's those serving issues continuing, 18-16. Sydney Bound serving. And she sends it into the net, 18-17. So Star Valley with the serve at tie point again. Aisley Julander serving. High jump set. Pushed by Archuleta. Bound to Freeland. She goes way out. No touch anywhere. We're all knotted up at 18, so 16-10. It's an 8-2 run for Star Valley to tie it at 18 all from 16-10. Julander serving to Burley. Bound bump sets. Try it back to Freeland. She rolls it over the line. Muir to Hale. Outside. Olsen has to go back on the set, and she might have tweaked her back on that one. Puts Evanston back on top. She couldn't get it over the net. That is serving error by Hale. All right, a setting error by Hale. She'll get another chance here. This one much better to Olsen. She goes right at the blocker, and it goes down, 19 all. Serve to McKenna Brogue. Rolls it over. Shanked return. Set by Ellingford. Pushed by Bound. Free play for Star Valley. They go to the middle. Block. Saved by Brogue. Olsen sends it into the net. Evanston up 20-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Evanston's Sierra Burley with the serve. Muir returns it to Hale. Outside Olsen at the block and down again. Just about every time Otessa's gone right at the block, she's been able to find the wrist or forearm. She did again there. Near ace. Bound digs it out of the net. Leland pushes it. Julander to Hale. To Muir. She's back in the front line and makes an immediate impact right at Sydney Bound. 21-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston is down for just the first time. Yeah, this is the first time they've trailed. Otessa Olsen serves. High return by Leland. Bound shoots it to Ellingford. Backline defense. McKenna Brogue can't save it. 21 all on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Whistle blown, and that's just for substitutions. Critchfield the server. Line drive, Julander handles it. Hale to Muir. Back middle, it's picked up. Try Ellingford on a rollover. McKenna Brogue's there on the backline defense this time. Hale back to Muir. Down the line, returned at the net and in front of it. Said it hit the ground first. So Muir puts him back up top, but she just used her whole rotation to get those 2 kills because Star Valley couldn't get a run going. So she's in her second rotation in the front line. This one going a little quicker than her last set of 3. Serve out of bounds and 22-22. Now, if you're Evanston trading points, you don't mind it here. And also, the next time, if Star Valley does get another point, Muir's up into her final rotation in the front line. They got stuck with her last time, and that's how Star Valley came back. Hale, you know she's going outside, and she goes back to Muir. Return high by Critchfield. Tied at the net. Sharp pushes it back. Olsen back to Hale. She'll wind up, back at it, set up for Muir. She adjusts, gets blocked by Kaylee Sharp. And Evanston leads 23-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Timeout taken, number 2 by Star Valley. Evanston leads 23-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Teams back out onto the court. We're here at Red Devil Gymnasium, start of the second half of conference play. Star Valley undefeated at 3-0. Evanston at 2-1. They're 1 loss to Star Valley. Muir with a big attack, but Evanston once again holds on. They're up by 1. just over the net. Muir returns it over and out. Set point number 1 for the Red Devils. And Evanston successfully wasted. Oh, no, she's still got one more. I was going to say they wasted all of Olivia Muir's runs up in the front line. No, she's got one more, and she gets an attack here down the line. Critchfield holding on. Archuleta to roll it over, trying to win. Otessa Olsen to Hale. Back to Muir. They're going to ride her till the end. Just over. Again, a slide by Critchfield. Outside and a big swing by Archuleta. Hale has some time to run under this one. Back to Muir. Tip over the block. Returned over the net. Back to Hale. And Muir loses a shoe. And it's done. She lost a shoe. She lost her shoe, and Evanston wins it. 25-22. Flat tire decides the set. And we're headed to a fourth on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from allergies found in indoor air, which can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. 307 service experts can clean the ductwork in your home and improve your indoor air quality. On average, over 15,000 house fires annually cause 300 injuries and 30 deaths, started because of clogged dryer vents. 307 service experts can clean your ductwork, making it safer. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. 307 service experts, just one call to fix it all. 307-789-6716.
Set number 4 just a few seconds away from starting, and what a weird way we got to this fourth stanza of play. Olivia Muir got them back into it. They were down 16-10. She had a great final rotation run, 6-2 run. Tied it up at 18, and then Evanston actually briefly lost the lead. And then the attacks and kills for Muir became 0 attacks, and it finished with an error of the setup, and Muir just tried to go back. Hale got a free ball as Olivia Muir terminates on this first point of this fourth set. She got a free ball and opted to set it right back to Muir as it was turned. She got that free ball by way of a bump over the net by Evanston. And Olivia was deep back in her setup, and so when that set went up, she was still moving backwards. She tried to quickly move forward, and she lost a shoe in the process. That's how we got to set 4. Quick set to Ellingford, and she pushes it back right corner, and it's 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Send over by Ellingford, tied on the net. Hale back to Muir. She goes up high. Sends it down in front of Critchfield. Kaylee Critchfield, as we mentioned, those 0 attacks by Muir, she was a lot of credit due to those kills becoming 0 attacks. As she was doing some nice backline defending as a setter. Now Evanston wasn't getting a whole lot of sets as a result of that, but that's how it works in that 6-2 sometimes when you try to hide the setter behind the blocker. Blockers go right at that setter. Shot into the net by Archuleta, and it's 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First set won by Evanston to Star Valley this year. Near ace, DeRue bumps it up to Archuleta, goes cross court. Julander to Hale. Outside Muir winds up again, just inbounds. And point, Star Valley, they take the lead. Hale serving, straightaway center, jump up. Critchfield to Archuleta. She gets a good wind up on that, and that falls inbounds beyond the arms of Otessa Olsen. New life by the Devils. And they look great in that first set after jumping up 5-0. Give them a little bit of lead, and the confidence grows. Kaylee Sharp on the serve, up to Muir. She'll wind up again, and you can set it as high as you want. She's going to go get it. Ends up being a 0 as it is deflected. Pushed by Archuleta over, Hale back. No, right side slide to McKenna Brogue. Diving save made by Critchfield. Bump set from Robinson. Serving to the net, or setting the attack into the net by Archuleta. 4-3. Star Valley on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back as Kaylee Hale will serve. Lofts it over to DeRue Critchfield. High and outside to Archuleta, and kill for Aja. Sent into the fan section, 4-all. Subs for Evanston, Sydney Bound, waiting to come in. And do we have I think we've got a out of rotation by Star Valley that just gave Evanston the point retroactively. Yeah, well, it would have been 4-4. Instead, it was 5-3 because the Star Valley, I think, was caught out of rotation or something along those lines. Well, I think they were out of rotation on that last play. So you'd get that point, and then you'd get that serve back, I think. Discussing it at the moment. Evanston will serve and get the rotation as well. Yeah, that's an interesting 1-5-3. Evanston gets the point. Set by Hale. Olsen is blocked. And point Devils 6-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back to Bound. Student section trying to get into the head of Olsen. And she's stuck standing closest to him. Gets a good hit from outside. She's returned over the net. Back set. Brogue tips it over Archuleta. DeRue saves it. Archuleta winds up on the set. Hale, deep one to the middle. Butler to Freeland over on the return. Archuleta sets up on a straightaway set, has no approach on that. Outside to Olsen. She gets a full wind on this one. Archuleta's there at the 10-foot line to save it. Cross quarter by Aja. Muir with the return. Back to Olsen, 8 feet away. Blocked down by Rachel Voss. 7-3 Red Devils. And again, the MVP chants in jest come from the Evanston student section. And Evanston had to deal with a pretty good student section of Star Valley when we were there just about a month ago. Evanston trying to do the same to the Star Valley visiting crew. Olsen winds up this time, goes off the block of Freeland with the point, 7-4. And when Otessa went at the block last point, she was about 7 feet away from the net. That time about 2-3 feet away from the net. Big difference in the angles that she can take. And when she gets close, and goes off the block. It's pretty much unstoppable, at least it has been today. She'll get it close again, go off the block, and again a point for Otessa, coming back 7-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. You're going to want to set Otessa high up and in close to the net with these two blockers on her. Olivia, you get a little more room, but Otessa's had her best success going straight at the blockers from a close point of attack. Back set on the right side to Archuleta, and she pushes it back corner in, 8-5. Aja straightaway jump set. Goes to Julander. Olsen doesn't get a good setup. She's far away from the net and gets blocked. 9-5. That's not her fault. She needs to be set close now. Unfortunately for her, she's going to hear it again from the student section. Muir with the return up. Hale sets Olsen, misses on her, and it was way behind her there. She couldn't get an attack on it. 10-5. Not sure if we can pick up on the crowd mic just exactly the ruthlessness that the student section is taking. Task to that number 2 outside for Star Valley. Middle attack and point for Star Valley, much needed for the Braves. Evanston on top, 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Bump over by Burley. Brogue to Hale. They'll try Olsen again, this time close, and whoa, she's blocked just a hair in bounds. Cross-court block and in by a hair. That's right where the set should be. The block for Evanston improved on that one, and Emily Freeland with an outstanding block up on that one. Hale to Olsen. She'll try it again, cross-quarter, picked up, but over the net, joust one by Evanston. Back to Olsen, sets a little bit low. She goes over the block. Sydney down to one knee to pick it back up. High, tight on the net. Ellingford just over. 12-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sierra Burley sends it over. Try it to Olsen again. She's deflected on the block of Freeland. Need to get it over on this one. Outside to Ellingford. Down the line, punched by Brogue, keeps it in play. Olsen goes up on the setup from Julander. Picked up in the back middle by the Devils. Ellingford's blocked. She digs it out of the net. Bound back set. Freeland waits on it. Goes cross court, deflected. Muir with a good return. Hale, 2 blockers on Olsen. She's sent back. Try it again. Back to Olsen. Her legs have got to be getting tired, but she comes up with a kill here. Tapes it. 12-7. Evanston leading. Seeing both Coach Chad Tykert for Star Valley and Tara Lawler for Evanston. Both on their feet, both close to the court after these last few plays. And Otessa Olsen, well, that crowd's gotten into her head. She just served it into the net. They picked a target, and they have not given up on her. And I think it's certainly affected that junior. She is visibly frustrated out on the court. Kaylee Critchfield serving. Backside Muir. See how she does on the attack. Her first in a while is down. And that's good medicine for Star Valley. Get old Reliable back out there and hitting in the front line. New server in. And with the numbers the way they are, I'm sorry, I just don't have who that is. Outside, Kaylee Sharp goes long. 2 straight points for Star Valley, 13-9. Evanston leading. Second serve over. Goes to Leland. Critchfield back set. Ellingford flips it over the line. Might be Katie Robinson back serving. Bump by Alexia Leland. Hale to Muir. Big send. And I'm waiting for a call. Inbounds. Inbounds the call, 13-10. 12-11. Outside to Sharp. Olsen holds it. Bump set to Muir from way back. She's blocked. Olsen saves it. Try it again from way back, and Olsen gives it to Muir. She sends it deep. It's returned. Ellingford on the windup. Down on the hands of Kaylee Hale. 13-11. Corey DeRue, the server. Whoa, they just gave that point back to, they just gave the point to Star Valley. It should be 13-11. It's 12-12. Well, we got a scoring error, and as a result, it's tied up. Instead of 13-11, it's 12-12. And that's got to be noticed. Corey DeRue, I think, maybe signaling something. And maybe we got the student section being talked to. I don't know what's going on with that. I got AD Bubba O'Neill out there talking to the student section. Did I miss something, Kevin?
I missed it too. That's 2 games in a row they had to talk to the student section. So if they said something to one of the Star Valley girls?
Yeah, I don't know. Prompted by the down official to get the AD out talking. And Corey DeRue serving, tied up. There's scoring errors, flip over. That should have been Evanston's point. They get it back, but it's 13-12 the score if they give it to the right team. They did. DeRue serving over. Olsen, bad return. Just bad return there, nothing else. She just missed. 14-12. And I don't know if the student section was getting talked to about the relentlessness they've had on Otessa Olsen, but they're not giving up on that. The MVP chants continue. Hale outside to Muir, beats the block, no chance. No chance. You probably got very little chance even if you do get a block up, but if you don't have anyone up in time on Olivia Muir, that's a point every time. Kaylee Hale back to Burley. Critchfield, Archuleta on the attack. Out! Tied up. 14-all. And to my knowledge, that should not be the score, but it's gone on long enough. I don't see it being changed now. Kaylee Hale to Burley. Critchfield back set. Sharp off the hands of Muir and Butler. It must have been Butler because afterwards Muir was giving her a little blocking tutorial. 15-14. Point Devils. 16-14. Sharp on the serve. 2-point lead at Olsen. Return to Hale. Muir down the line. Returned at the net. Flipped by Robbins. Whoa! A missed return and a Robbins shot down. 17-14. Timeout, Star Valley. 3-point lead for the Devils on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com.
For over 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
17-14 Red Devils. Kaylee Sharp serving. Down 2 sets to 1. They avoided elimination in the third. Now taking a lead back in the fourth. Undefeated Star Valley 3-0 in conference. Olivia Muir comes back with a big hit to make it a 2-point differential, 17-15. Muir serving. Line drive over Burley to Critchfield. Outside, Archuleta beats the block. No, McKenna Brogue, quick jumper. Quick to get up, and she stuffed blocked Archuleta, 17-16. Evanston with a 1-point lead, returned by Archuleta. Back set from Critchfield. Goes to Robbins, goes for a 0. They set up Olsen. She tips it over the block in the donut hole space. And a little bit of relief has to be going through Otessa Olsen right now after getting her first attack for a kill in that front line. 17 all in a timeout taken by Evanston. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want. So you drop by and look at all the options.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Point number 35 of the set with Olivia Muir serving. Star Valley on the left side of the net in pink. Evanston on the right side in pink. Muir serving for a lead. Doesn't have any aces on today. Has a couple of errors. Outside attack from Archuleta. Line! Evanston point. 18-17, and the Devils are back on top. Both teams with one timeout left. Sydney Bound, the server. Lofts it over to Muir. Oh, a bad return by Olivia. Otessa tries to weather it. Hale over. On to Evanston. They go to the outside. One blocker on Archuleta. She deflects it but can't send it back, and the Devils lead 19-17. Sydney Bound serving. 2-point lead for Evanston. Push by Julander. Olsen has to adjust on the setup. DeRue with the return for the Devils. Outside back to Archuleta. She had the last kill. Cross court to Julander. Olsen sets up. The set's very low. She has to push it. Back corner and point for Olsen. 19-18. Aisley Julander on the serve. Goes middle, Burley to Bound. Outside, Freeland with a big attack and ruled in. The freshman has a few hits every now and again where you can see the future for her. That was one of them, 20-18. Aja, Hannah Archuleta on the serve. Bad setup and 3 bumps and over. Point for the Evanston Devils if they can take advantage of it. Middle attack to Voss, picked up by Muir. Olsen has a weird little funky attack on that approach, and it's dug out of the net by the Devils. Back on Star Valley's side, Kaylee Hale back to Olsen. Beats the block, may have gone out of bounds, returned at the net, and Freeland touches it down. 21-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A 2-hand push by Emily Freeland. Whistle blown. Kaylee Sharp on the bench, ecstatic. And timeout 2 taken by Star Valley. Back in 30 seconds. First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball. KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At Beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Three-point lead for Evanston. What once looked like a sure sweep, a 5-0 start in set 3 turned everything around for the Evanston Red Devils. They haven't looked back since. Have a set 4 win in their grasp at the moment. Otessa Olsen, a great first hit, and it goes up into the rafters on the return, and Star Valley with a point back out of the timeout. That was the second timeout taken by Coach Chad Tykert. So they're out of them. Evanston still has one more. McKenna Brogue serving. Back right side, Leland to Bound. 8-foot push. Brogue returns over the net. Ellingford rather, tees off 22-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rachel Voss out, so Kaylee Sharp, that senior leader at middle blocker, back in for the Devils. Burley serving. Olsen and Muir both go for the return. Olsen on the attack. Blocked by Sharp. Dug in to the net. And back out, backline attack by Muir. Push, and Ellingford needs a bump. She gets it over to Brogue. Kaylee Hale outside, and a big hit by Olsen. She's blocked by Sharp. Back to another block by Sharp, and a send down by Sharp, but Star Valley keeps on it. Try it again, and Olsen sends it into the net. We said her name when she came in, and Kaylee Sharp, 3 blocks on that play alone. 23-19, a service error out of bounds by Burley. Takes a little bit of wind out of the Devils' sail here at Red Devil Gymnasium. 23-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Otessa Olsen serving. Line drive jump set up. Fake to the middle, go to the outside. Ellingford right on top of that ball, as well as she's had all year long. 24-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Set point to tie it and send it to a 5th. Serving for the set winner, it's Kaylee Critchfield. Loft over, and an ace! Set 5 coming up in 3 minutes. Evanston wins the 4th, 25-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And we will be back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Forming a relationship with Trona Valley at an early age is a wise choice. We believe that learning money management skills at a young age can help set a better foundation for establishing good financial habits. Money management skills are important for financial success, whether saving or borrowing. Trona Valley offers youth loans to members under the age of 18. Our loan options are perfect for kids. They can learn the basics of borrowing, which includes interest, terms, and payments. If there are any questions along the way, we can help. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. And I don't know if we got any lip readers out there, but we got conference number 3 as both teams come out with the student section and AD Bubba O'Neill lip readers. I don't know if you can read them from the back of your neck, but this is number 3. Student section certainly into it. This whole gymnasium going crazy as Evanston's come back from 2-0 down to a 2-2 tie. And set 5 coming up. Opening server Otessa Olsen. And I'll tell you what, if I'm Evanston, they picked left of the net like they always do. I would have put Star Valley on that student section. We'll see if it's a mistake or if it matters. But right out of the break, a block by Star Valley, and it's 1-0. I don't know why you picked that. I know they always do. They always do. But that student section was the MVP of that 4th set. And now they have just their Red Devils on their side. So 1-0 Star Valley. Kaylee Critchfield back sets on a slide. Ellingford out of bounds. Momentum gone right there, 2-0. And you can see the student section right now. They have nothing to cheer at. They have nothing to yell at. They were didn't matter whether Evanston had a point or not. They were saying something to Star Valley. Dump set by Critchfield. Pick deck up on Evanston's side. McKenna Brogue to Hale outside. Muir winds up down the line. Point. 3-0 Star Valley. Otessa Olsen with the opening server. She still has it. Brogue line drive. Outside Ellingford's blocked. Picked up by Archuleta. Behind the back bump by Ellingford. Hale to Julander, over to Evanston. Quick set, Kaylee Sharp misses. Everything that was going right is gone. 4-0 Star Valley, abbreviated set, timeout taken by Evanston. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from allergies found in indoor air, which can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. 307 service experts can clean the ductwork in your home and improve your indoor air quality. On average, over 15,000 house fires annually cause 300 injuries and 30 deaths, started because of clogged dryer vents. 307 service experts can clean your ductwork, making it safer. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. 307 service experts, just one call to fix it all. 307-789-6716.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up, the rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive.
Point out for Lauren Ellingford out of the timeout for Evanston. 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Kaylee Critchfield finally getting the opening serve for the Red Devils. And Olivia Muir with a deep, deep cross. Outside pushover. Ellingford back-to-back kills. 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back to Critchfield. 2-point run for Evanston. Line driver. Hale. Shoot to the outside, and Muir over the block, and pretty piece of offense by Olivia Muir. Puts them 1/3 of the way there, 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Star Valley with the serve. Just over the net, Critchfield anticipated it. Ellingford sets to Archuleta, goes into the tape, 4 hits. 6-2. After all that, it looks like Star Valley may run away with it after all. 4 in the serve receive, just straight line defense. Bad return and a punch over the net. Looks like Critchfield got caught in the net. Nothing called, though. Back on Evanston's side. Ellingford just tries to dump it over, and it doesn't clear the net. 7-2. Serve up, goes to Archuleta. Middle attack. Robbins with the kill. One of the few kills we've had for Natalie today. Had a big one in set 3. And some blocks as well. Ellingford's out. Archuleta up into the front line. Corey DeRue serving. Olsen returns to Hale. Shoot outside Muir off the tape, and that takes the block out of it when it hits that tape and bounces over him. It takes the backline defense when it takes so much off of it. Nothing you can do there. 8-3 the score. Critchfield trying to get something going. Goes to Archuleta. Olsen. Nice return as she went down to her backside to get it, and Muir terminates. 9-3. Star Valley has woken back up here in set 5. Evanston just about out of time, down 6 points and 6 away from a win for Star Valley. Bad return and a back set. Deep push by Sharp. Outside Muir just tips over the block. Robbins keeps it alive. Sharp pushes back to Julander. Julander to Hale, outside to Muir off the hands of Sharp, and it looks like Star Valley in the end just a little bit too much. But when I was in Star Valley last time, about 3 weeks ago, then I thought that while Star Valley looked like the best team in the Southwest Conference, there wasn't a huge talent gap like what I've seen with Kelly Walsh and everyone else. I thought that Evanston had a chance to come back, try to beat them, and a timeout taken by the Devils. We'll keep it right here. Kaylee Sharp looking up at the scoreboard, pleading with her team, but I think it's just a little bit too late tonight. But confidence heading into regionals and confidence heading into tomorrow. You got to have some. You can't let this be a deflating win or deflating loss if you're Evanston. They had a good enough block. They took advantage of hitters when they were down and out when they needed to. They did a good job at times of getting Olivia Muir in and out of rotations quickly out of that front line and then trying to keep her in the back line when they could. A lot of things done right and a lot of steps forward taken by this Evanston volleyball team tonight, and at the time when you need to make them. Second week of October with regionals just a couple of weeks away. But 11-3 here in set 5. Star Valley with the serve. Kaylee Hale to Aja Hanna over. Aja gets the attack over. Outside Muir. She's blocked, but she's blocked out of bounds. 12-3. Hale over. Critchfield. Back set to Sharp. She has to wind up on that one. Not a big power attack. Attack for Muir is one, but it's out. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rachel Voss in for the Devils. Being tripled up. 12-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Send into the net by Kaylee Sharp. 13-4 the score. And Kaylee Sharp taking a walk after that, realizing that's probably it for her. She gets a water break. A serve into the net by Muir, her 4th error of this contest. 13-5. Goes to Sydney Bound. Lefty over and in. Julander to Hale. Oh, Tessa Olsen deflected. Archuleta keeps it alive. Takes it out of the net and allows for a setup. The attack goes to her. Julander to Olsen. She maintains positioning. Deflected block, and Voss can't read it. 14-5 match point. Star Valley. Julander serving for the win. Out. 14-6. Lauren Ellingford in for DeRue. Aja with the serve. Julander shanks the return. Hale sets up for Olsen and down on the hands of Rachel Voss. That's the contest tonight, 15-5. 15-6 rather, the final. On the Impact Physical Therapy board, Star Valley wins in 5 sets. We'll be back in just a bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
The first school in Evanston opened in 1870 with 8 students. Since the very beginning, excellence in education has been the goal. Dedicated teachers and staff, board members, and community members have focused on student learning. The Uintah County School District No. 1 has graduated many young men and women who have gone on to be successful, productive citizens, parents, and leaders around the world. Our heritage continues today. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence. The Steel Fabrication Shop at Ellingford Brothers is available for large and small projects alike. We work with individuals, the public is always welcome, and contractors. We design and build one-of-a-kind projects, plus we fabricate loose parts and heavy equipment, and customize Ford and Dodge pickup truck front bumpers, plus equipment including hitches, trailers, and more. Serving customers since 1936, Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. Call today, 307-789-1515.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Some Butterfinger didn't bother to look, and your car goes crunch. Now it looks like the outside of a salted nut roll. People snicker as you drive down the road. Stop the laughter. Let the Three Musketeers at T-Bar S Body Shop come to your rescue and fix your car. When you drive off, you'll feel like you're skipping across the Milky Way again. You'll think of Matt Rex as the big hunk who came to your rescue. Dents removed, glass chips repaired, and windshields replaced. T-Bar S Body Shop and Glass Repair on County Road, across from the cemetery in Evanston. Sweet.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Time now for your Red Devil recap. First of a few games this week in volleyball and football. Wednesday, October 10th, and Evanston puts up a mighty fight against Star Valley, but falls in 5 in the end. Star Valley looked like they were going to run away with it in the first couple of sets, winning at 25-16 and 25-17. But a little bit of a run started right at the beginning. A 5-0 lead on some errors and some attacks by Evanston. They really carried them the way through, and that was the difference. They won that third set 25-22 to stay alive after falling down late in that set, 22-21. They came back, got the final 4 points. And then in set number 4, they took a 25-20 win into the 5th, which is just not to be. 4-0 start off by Star Valley, and that was really the way that set went, 15-6 in the end. But Star Valley stays undefeated in region, but they are put on notice by the number 2 team, Evanston, in wondering what may be if they meet a third time in regionals. That's your Red Devil recap. We will be back tomorrow at about 6:30 p.m. with Evanston versus Green River. That another conference game, and then the only conference game after that's next week against Jackson, and then they have senior night against Rock Springs the following week here, and that'll be an inter-region play, but won't have any standings on, won't have any bearings on the regional tournament. After that, Friday, we are in Jackson for a 5:20 pregame, 6 o'clock kickoff. Evanston versus Jackson. Playoff implications on the line for both teams. Evanston already in. Jackson can get in with a win or a loss by one of the two, either Powell or Green River. The playoff implications all around the state. We'll talk more about those when you see again on Friday or tune in Thursday, both on the radio and online to get more Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball coverage. That'll do it for me. I'm Jake Hibbert. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. Check out mylocalradio.com for more live and archived games of Evanston and the surrounding area. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.